Whoa. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. And today, all we're doing really is actually what we were supposed to do yesterday and what we're going to do today. So, we're going to review Sunday and Monday's NHL games, yesterday's USHL game, go over my predictions on Facebook, and then before we do all that, we're going to go over my fantasy league. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. This is episode 37 of season 9. We got 40 episodes per season, so we're getting really close to season 10. I do got a few things to introduce for season 10, but obviously I'll announce that come season 10. Yeah. I gotta put on the right. Okay. So, yeah. Um yeah, let's get into it. But all of my social medias, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, all that. My website, my Spotify, my Twitch Discord, USHL discussion groups, 5.2 thousand USHL fans I made myself. Saints for Life group with about 1,000 to be Flying Saints fans. About paragraph and a half of who I am and what I do in this podcast. Another paragraph how to contact me if you have any comment questions about this podcast, and much more linked in the description of this podcast episode and previous ones. So check out the description podcast episode, specifically this one if you're watching this one. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you like this podcast. Or follow us on Spotify. It's the same thing. Like this podcast episode if you like this podcast episode and stuff like this. It really shows that you like these type of episodes, and turn post notifications to this channel on YouTube if you want to see right when I go live. Yeah, let's get into it. So in my fantasy league, we are in the playoffs. I am in the main bracket. I am the 4 seed right now. But let's look at the consolation bracket. So whoever wins these matchups will try to face each other in the winner. For the championship. So yeah. Let me see how this works in this league. And people in this 6. Let's see. I have it on my phone, that's why it's. I'm not actually sure. That doesn't make. Either way, we'll figure that out when the time comes. Every single playoff round, at least this playoff round, is going from March 17th, which is yesterday, started yesterday, to March 30th. We got 12 more days, including this, 11 more days of this round starting tomorrow. From tomorrow. So, yeah, gotta lock in here. Look what's going on here. So in the consolation bracket, we got Toronto Maple Leafs, who I just beat, by the way, in the last week of regular season, beating Daniel's Daring team 27.8 for the Toronto Maple Leafs and 17.3 points for Daniel's Daring team. Top performers for Daniel's Daring team is Adrian Kempe, Luka Pekalukanen, and Nick Suzuki. Top performers for Toronto Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, that makes sense, Mackenzie Weegar, and Drew Doughty. So yeah, that's what's going on in that matchup. In the other matchup, we got Glizzy with 32.9 points, beating Justice Scary team, who has 18 points, 32.9 to 18 in favor of Glizzy. This is a great name, by the way. Glizzy's top performers is Andrei Vasilevsky, Justin Falk, and Nazem Kadri. Justice Scary team, top performers Evan Bouchard, David Pastrnak, and Jared McCann. So that's what's going on in that matchup. And then in the worst matchup, we got 2-19 Taco with exactly 20 points, being Steve Smart team, who 3-18, 19.4, who with 19.4 points is Steve's team. Taco, top performers Zach Hyman, Jordan Kyrie, Timo Meyer, Steve Smart team. Top performers William Nylander, Rasmus Anderson, and Brady Shea. That's what we're cooking like right now in the consolation bracket. But in the winners bracket, which I'm in, I'm playing the top team right now. Oh my god, I'm winning. I'm literally winning. Okay. So the Boldy is playing Salmon Slayers. Salmon Slayers is winning 61.2 to 10.5. Yeah, Salmon Slayers top performers is Philip Gustafson, Logan Thompson, and Mikael Gunlund. The Boldy's top performers, Crystal Tang, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Conor McMichael. So someone is in complete control of that one. I am playing leather right now. I am the last person in the winner's bracket. I am winning 38.9 to 25.1. My top performers are Matthias Ekholm, Drake Gunsel, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Their top performers, Conor McDavid, Justin Bratt, Alex Vlasic. So I am winning right now, 38.9 to 25.1, which is 13.8 point lead. Get the W here, move on, and then we'll see what we have to do from there. But right now, we're looking at this. We need to lock in here. We do. We seriously do. We're looking good. We're looking good right now. I do have Draisaitl on my team, which he needs to continue scoring like he has been. That would be absolutely fantastic because the players I have in my team is my team here. Brock Besser, Drake DeBrusque, Leon Draisaitl, Dre Gunsel, Marty Nietzsche, Nugent Hopkins, Braden Point, Jeff Skinner, Tim Stutzel, Matthias Ekholm, Quinn Hughes, Lane Hudson, Josh Morrissey, Sanderson, Matthew Nyes, Gustav Forsling, Shane Gostisbehere, Stefan Nason, Logan Stan, Kelvin, and then my goals are Igor Shesterkin, Ilya Sorokin, Jeremy Swayman. So yeah, our roster right now, but we're doing good so far. Let's hold this lead. And we'll look at it again tomorrow, see track ups, see what we're doing here. But yeah. I am the winner for my YouTube viewers right now. I'm the winner, as you can see right here with the brown jersey. I'm the winner 14 to 7. Yeah, for my Spotify listeners, I'm playing leather. 38.9 to 25.1 is the score right now. In favor of me. But let's get there. So we got USHL. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, by the way, before when I said what we were gonna do, that we're gonna go over the NHL standings. We were supposed to do that yesterday because yesterday's NHL Monday. Just so you know that. Fargo forced upset the Lincoln Stars on the road 3-2 in overtime. Shots 31 apiece. Lincoln was 0-for-1 in the power play. Fargo was not getting an opportunity. Very clean game from both teams. Same shots, very evenly matched game. Very good goaltending battle. And I think I was impressed with Fargo this game. Fargo has been a team that hasn't been scoring much. They continue to only score 3 goals, including extra time. But they got 31 shots in goal. They're very competitive. They're playing good defense. They were holding Lincoln Stars to not very good shots. That's really good for Fargo, especially come playoff time to play a team like Sioux City, hold them off to keep them to the outside. I think that could really help them in a lot of cases, and that's the type of team that they are. Really terrible team to face. So yeah, Fargo pulled off the upset in Monday. The USHL lone game, 3-2 in overtime. Let's look at Sunday and Monday's NHL games. 7 games on Sunday, 5 games on Monday. We're gonna go over the NHL standings quick. The Detroit Red Wings take down the Vegas Golden Knights 3-0 at home. Pretty surprising win, honestly. The Knights are starting to lose. They just lost to the Sabres. Now they're losing to the Red Wings. And so yeah, we'll see if the Knights can bounce back here. Peter Mrazek, 18 save shutout. First shutout of the Red Wing. He's looking pretty good. As a Red Wing, they need him to stay consistently good. If they want to, first of all, make the playoffs, and second of all, do anything in the playoffs if they are able to make the playoffs. And then we got the Avalanche and the Stars battle off in a Central Division battle. And the Avalanche come out top 4-3 in overtime. Very good game. Shots at 35-22 in favor of Colorado. It's in Ball Arena, Denver, Colorado. Very close contesting game through and through. Just the Avalanche able to edge out the Stars. The Avalanche outshot them 12-4 in the first period, 14-6 in the second period, and then the Stars outshot the Avalanche 12-3 in the third period, and then the Avalanche scored on their first shot in overtime. Drake Andre made 31 saves and 35 shots against, and for the Avalanche, Scott Ledger makes 19 saves and 22 shots against. Central Division battle, very likely first round matchup. Seeing that, interesting to see how they go through the playoffs. The Oilers and the Rangers. The Oilers finally couldn't buy a win. They finally get one in Madison Square Garden. 21 saves on 22 shots against for 21 saves and 22 shots against for Stuart Skinner. He bounces back. He needed that. He did. Really did. And for the Rangers, Igor Shesterkin makes 20 saves and 23 shots against. I still think the Rangers are going to make the playoffs. If we look at the standings here, before we actually look at the standings on mine. Oh, by the way, the Sharks got eliminated. I think that's hilarious. They actually officially eliminated from playoff contention. But I still think the Rangers are going to make the playoffs. Even though the Canadians have one more point and 2 games in hand. I still think the Rangers can get that last spot. Yeah. Oilers needed that win, dude. And the Knights are starting to lose. So that's huge for the Oilers. Bouncing back. The Islanders are taking Panthers took a 2-0 lead. Islanders scored 4 unanswered at home. They take down the Panthers 4-2. Very impressive win for the Islanders. It was. It was impressive. Both of those 2-0 lead for the Panthers, heading 2-0 lead for the Panthers heading into the third period. 4 unanswered third period goals for the Islanders. Very impressive. 30 saves and 32 shots against for Vitek Vanacek. He had a pretty good night overall. 22 saves, 24 shots against for Ilya Sorokin. Good game as well. Yeah. The Ducks blow. Yeah, the Blues Ducks. Oh my goodness, the Blues blow out the Ducks 7-2 at home. Absolute domination from the Blues at home. Those Starlets have 5 goals on 14 shots, and then Husso lets up 2 goals and 12 shots. 23 saves and 23 saves and 25 shots against for Bennington. Ridiculous offensive performance and defensive performance, really, for that matter, for the Blues. Great all-around game for the Blues there. Hockey Club take down the Canucks on the road 3-1. Very impressive game for the Hockey Club there. Able to only hold the Canucks to only 19 shots. 18 saves and 19 shots against for Pavel Jamelka. The Hockey Club gets the W on the road. 20 saves and 22 shots against for Kevin Lincoln. He didn't have too shabby of a night neither. The Jets and the Kraken go to overtime. Jets get the overtime winner. Jets looking a bit shaky as of late. I have noticed that they've looked kind of shaky as of late, including today when they're actually losing right now. But 14 saves and then 15 shots against Eric Comrie. 5 saves and 6 shots against Hellebuck. Somebody must have got hurt. Hellebuck's playing today, so I know it wasn't him. So it must have been somebody got pulled or something. I don't know. But 23 saves, 26 shots against for Joey Decord. Great game. Jets able to get the win. Even in a bit of a bad night for the Jets, they're still able to pick up a win. That is a good sign for the Jets. The Oilers are currently blowing out the Hockey Club 7-1 right now, and the Canucks are beating the Jets 4-2. Let's go. Brock Besser scored. That's huge for my fantasy. That just went over. Oh, he scored twice. Let's go. My fantasy league, bro. Let's go, Dubs. All right, let's look at the Monday games real quick. The Sabres upset the Bruins 3-2 on the road in overtime. Huge W for the Sabres. 18 saves and 20 shots against for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. 27 saves and 30 shots against for Jonas Korpisalo. Alex Tuch gets a power play goal for the overtime winner with 11 seconds left in overtime. Assisted by Owen Power and Jack Quinn. Owen Power and Payne Krebs get the other goal for the Sabres. Payne Krebs go with the power play goal. Pavel Zacha and Morgan Geekie did get the lone 2 goals for the Boston Bruins. If you look at the Lightning hosting the Flyers, the Lightning shut out the Flyers 2-0. Nikita Kucherov and Jay Guentzel get the lone 2 goal for the Lightning. A 21 save, Andrei Vasilevsky shutout. 21 saves and 23 shots against for. Actually, no. 21 saves and 22 shots against for Fedotov. Great goaltending battle all the way through. Vasi ended up winning that. The Devils get outshot by the Blue Jackets 46-20 on the road. Jake Allen makes 45 saves and 46 shots against. Ridiculous performance from Jake Allen. Devils able to get the W on the road somehow, some way. The Leafs blow out the Flames 6-2 at home. As soon as I say the Flames are going to make the playoffs, the Canucks decide to pull their head out their butt and actually try to make the playoffs. Every time I say someone's going to do something good, they decide to not do anything good. So yeah, I'm just stop saying stuff and let it play off the way it's supposed to. Matthews gets a pair of goals. Nylander gets 3 points. Domi gets 2 points, goal and assist. 21 saves and 26 shots against for Dustin Wolf. Bad performance from him for sure. And then 1 goal and 3 shots against for Vladar. And then for the Maple Leafs, we got 24 saves and 26 shots against the wall. In the late night game, we got the Wild defeating the Kings at home. 3-1, 28 saves on 29 shots against for Philip Gustafson. Huge win for the Wild at. Let's look at the standings. Okay, so in the Atlantic, number one, the Atlantic, Florida Panthers 41-24 and 385 points, 73 in the last 10. They seem really starting to click. They are. They are looking good right now. They have shown flaws in their game. I wouldn't say flaws, but like I don't even know if they have been. Like my only concern come playoff time for them is, are they gonna run out of gas anytime soon? But they haven't been. They haven't seemed to be doing that. But since March 1st, which is their first game, they beat Calgary at home. They beat the Lightning. They beat the Blue Jackets. They beat the Sabres. They did lose to the Bruins. And then they beat the Leafs, lost to the Canadiens, lost to the Islanders. So they're currently in a 2-game losing streak. But in March, they are 5-3 in March. They had a really good start to March, 4-game win streak starting March out. And then they kind of 2-game losing streak since then. But we're not worried about the Panthers. They're going to do good. Tuesday, Tampa Bay Lightning, they overtook the Leafs. Leafs and Panthers have been 1 and 2 respectively in the Atlantic for a long time. But the Lightning overtake them, 39-23-5 record, 83 points, 2-game win streak. Vasilevsky looking pretty close to prime Vasilevsky out there. Defense looking really good, offense looking really good. This is still one of my sleeper picks for the Cup this year. I think they're going to make the Stanley Cup. I don't even know if it's a sleeper pick at this point anymore. Everybody's starting to catch on, but trust me, I'm not saying it's because of me, because trust me, there's people on the Tampa Bay Lightning hype train way before I was. But yeah, the Lightning are starting to not be underrated anymore, and it's people starting to realize. So number 3 is Toronto Maple Leafs, 40-24 and 3 for 83 points, 5-4 in the last 10. Team's been up and down. They starting to now, especially in that Calgary game, they've shown that they're starting to get some more depth scoring. That's all they needed. They needed their depth to be more consistent. If they can get that, I don't see why they can't make a deep run in this playoffs. Let's see what they can do with that. But number 1 in the Metro is Washington Capitals, 45-15 and 8 for 98.73 in the last 10 2-game win streak. They're on fire. I wouldn't say they're on fire. They're pretty hot. They were going on a bit of a derailing there a little bit, and then they're like, get back on the right track, guys. They're starting to get back on the right track. Really well-rounded team so far this season, and going to win games at the rate that they were heading into the Four Nations break. They came out of the Four Nations break looking quite a bit shaky, and then now down the stretch are starting to settle down. Look back to form heading into the playoff time, which is exactly what they need. Let's talk about looking at form right now. The Carolina Hurricanes, 41-22 and 4 for 86 points, 8-2 in the last 10, 7-game win streak. This team's looked better than they have all season since trading Mikko Rantanen. I don't know if it was locker room cancer, if he isn't fitting in. I think the skill set that he has isn't the type of skill set for Carolina. Very defensive team, very hard forward checking. Gets goals off of the defense and forward checking. Good goaltending as of late. The goaltending have been performing. Freddie Anderson and Kachekov. Defense has been great. Forward checking's been heavy and physical, and offense has been great. Because of heavy forward checking, I think this Hurricane team's really dangerous come playoffs. Well, not really dangerous because I don't like their star power, but overall, I think they're pretty ready to go for the playoffs, honestly. But number 3 is the Devils, 37-26 and 6 for 80 points, 5-5 the last 10. They've been hit or miss. I mean, since Dougie Hamilton and Jack Hughes are out for the season, was it Kovacevic, I think? Yeah, either Kovacevic or Sleekenhaller, either one of those two. But one of those two were week to week. So they've been pretty beaten up. They've been hit or miss, especially to play Hurricanes right now. I don't see a world where they're able to beat Hurricanes in a 7-game series right now. In the wild card race, number 1's Ottawa Center, 36-26 and 5 for 77.72 in the last 10. This team's looking absolutely filthy right now. Since adding Dylan Cousins, they've been great. These Allmark's been great. Forward core's been phenomenal. The D core's been great. Everything's been great. Canadians on a 2-game win streak, second wild card spot, 7-1 and 2 in the last 10. They're looking like they say, hey, we got this right here, looking to play off. And then right behind them, Rangers Islanders, Blue Jackets, Red Wings, Bruins, Penguins, all those guys. So, yeah. My Atlantic Division predictions, I think the Panthers are gonna win the Atlantic, and then it's going to be, I'm gonna say the Lightning and then the Leafs. I think the Lightning will hold the Leafs in the. And then the matchup's exactly how it is right now: Capitals, Hurricanes, Devils. Capitals built themselves too much of a cushion to really lose it at this point in the season. My two wildcard teams, number one is gonna be Ottawa. Number two, I think I'm still sticking with the Rangers. I think Igor Shesterkin is gonna have to carry in the playoff spot. I think he's gonna be able to do that. But in the West, the starting to Central Division as per usual. Number one is the Winnipeg Jets, 47-17 and 98 points. At this point, whoever wins a game next between the Jets and the Capitals will get 100 points first. Because they both have 98 points. The Jets playing right now, but they're losing to the Canucks 4-2. They're on a 3-game win streak. Hellebuck, best goalie in the league. Defense been great. Offense been great. Everything about this team is great. They've been looking slightly shaky as of late. They just lost. They just went to overtime with the Kraken. They're losing to the Canucks right now. They're looking kind of shaky in the last couple games. I think they're fine. They're fine. I don't want to say this like I'm a hater in the Stars, but I'm not a huge believer in the Stars yet. I'm not quite sold on the Stars yet. They're like 1-4-1 or something like that, Ranton, and I'm not sold on the Stars yet. And the Avalanche, I think if the Avalanche and the Stars play in this series today, I think the Avalanche will win. I think the consistency of the Avalanche right now has been far and away better than, well, I wouldn't say far and away, but better than the Stars. Goaltending, I would like to say Otter, but Otter's been inconsistent, I feel like, down the stretch here. And the Avalanche don't need good goaltending when they're outshooting their opponent 35-20 every game. They don't need that good goaltender. They need to get a goaltender that can give them 900 save percentage, like Darcy Kemper did when they won the Stanley Cup a couple years ago. Scott Wedgwood / Mackenzie Blackwood can do that. They can get over his 900 save percentage usually, but they don't need a goalie that can give them Igor Shesterkin, Connor Hellebuck kind of numbers. They don't need that. They just need a goalie that can get you 905 save percentage. That's what they've been getting. They've actually been getting better than that. Mackenzie Blackwood. I think that's gonna be enough to beat the Stars, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see how that goes. But I don't know. We're gonna see down the stretch which team impresses me more by the time the playoffs start. Cause then I'll see who I pick from there. But we'll have to see from there. But yeah, number two is Dallas Stars, 43-21 for 89.631 in the last 10. This team has impressed me at times, but at other times I like, guys, they just lost to the Avalanche. They got outshot 35-22 by the Avalanche. Yeah, the Avalanche beat them pretty handedly. That wasn't it was pretty convincing. I know it went to overtime and everything, but the actual game itself, the Avalanche controlled most of it. But number three is the Avalanche, 41-24 and 3 for 85 points, 8-1-1 in the last 10 2-game win streak. This team's look nasty. Outshooting the opponent 30 plus, like 33-23 every game. I mean, they're keeping the opponents to low shots, like 20-25 shots a game. They're getting 30-35 shots a game. The shots that they get are pretty high profile. They got McKinnon, Cale Makar, those guys. You know how well they can play it in playoff. Money just fits in the glove on that roster, and this team's been really good. They impressed me. I think the only reason why they can't make it further, I know it kind of contradicts what I've said before in the past, but I think the Jets are going to stand in the way. And the reason why I say that is because the goaltending miss. I think goaltending is going to be that important for the Jets. I think Hellebuck's going to be that good this year, and I think Hellebuck's going to make a run this year. But the Avalanche look more complete during these last couple games. But overall, through the season, the Jets look better. But we're going to have to see how these teams are playing heading into the playoffs. From the Pacific Division, number one Vegas Golden Knights, 39-20 and 8 for 86 points, 5-32 in the last 10. They lost a couple games. They lost the Sabres and the Red Wings. They need to start winning those games because the Oilers is winning 7-1 versus the Hockey Club right now. They need to kind of win some games. And number two is the Oilers, 39-24 and 4 for 82 points. 4 points behind the Knights, 5-5 in the last 10. They just went on a pretty bad losing streak. Not losing streak, but pretty bad skid there. But they just won the most recent game. Now they're blowing out the Hockey Club. Yeah. 3 Los Angeles Kings, 36-21 and 9 for 81 points. They have one less point than the Oilers in a game with a game in hand. 5-4-1 in the last 10. Team's very good defense. One of, if not the best home team in the entire NHL. Very good defense, pretty decent goaltending, and okay off. But the wildcard team's number one. Wildcard team's a Wild. 38-25-5 for 81 points, 4-5-1 in the last 10. They've been looking kind of shaky. Kind of getting exposed in some ways. Number 2, St. Louis Blues, 34-28, 75 points, 7-2 in the last 10, 3-game win streak. Don't know why it's been going over under everybody's radar. Not quite sure, but for our last wildcard team, I'm sticking with the Flames here. I said the Flames last week. Now they don't know how to win a game. Now the Blues and the Canucks are magically the best teams in the West. No, we're not doing this again, okay? We're not. Every time I pick somebody to do good, they don't do good. And the other team that they're facing against does really good. We're not doing this again. We got the Flames. Got the Flames right that wildcard spot. Yeah. And then the Central is probably going to be Jets, Stars, Avalanche in order. Yeah. And then in the Pacific, probably Knights, Oilers. But yeah, that's going to do for today's podcast episode. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast episode. Have a great few night. Watch it live. Watch it after 11 at night. The morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you watch it. Subscribe to the show if you haven't already. Follow the podcast. Watch it on Spotify. Like this video if you haven't already. And turn notification show if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed episode 37 of season 9. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 38 of season 9. Peace.